Let me show you how good for you, good for you.
Imagine a single name triggering a chain reaction so powerful it doesn't just sell coffee, but actually rewrites the rules of global expansion. If you think K-pop's influence stops at the charts or fashion trends, you haven't been paying attention to the seismic shifts happening in boardrooms from Seoul to Manila. This isn't just another celebrity endorsement story. We're witnessing a live case study in how pure cultural force can dictate the flow of international capital and consumer behavior. It started quietly with a report from ABS-CBN News that sent ripples through both the business and entertainment worlds. Composed Coffee, the South Korean brand that enlisted Kim Taehyung, V of BTS, as its face, dropped a bombshell. They're opening their first international franchise, not in Tokyo, not in New York, but in the Philippines. And this wasn't a dart thrown at a map. This was a calculated strategic pivot using one man's gravitational pull as their North Star. Composed Coffee wasn't a nobody in Korea. They built a solid reputation on a simple promise: premium coffee that doesn't require a loan. Their model worked, their customer base was loyal. But the moment Taehyung's face appeared on their cups and storefronts back in December 2023, the brand entered a different stratosphere. The line snaked around blocks. Their name started trending in places they'd never advertised. It was the V effect in real time. And the most remarkable part? Taehyung was already serving his mandatory military service. No fan meetings, no glitzy launch events, no promotional schedule. Just his image, just his name. And the result was explosive growth. Then it came the move that turned a national success story into an international saga. In 2024, Jollibee Foods Corporation, the Philippine fast food titan, saw the writing on the wall. They acquired Composed Coffee. Think about that for a second. A massive corporation known for its fried chicken and spaghetti looked at a coffee brand and decided its most valuable asset wasn't the beans or the brewing process, it was the ambassador. Through their subsidiary, Fresh and Famous Foods Inc., they signed a master franchise agreement. This wasn't a test balloon, it was a declaration of intent. Joseph Tan Buntiong, the CEO of Jollibee Group Philippines, didn't hide his excitement. For him, this move was a double win. It strengthened their portfolio and handed them a golden key to the booming coffee and tea market. Their mission? To make damn good coffee available to every Juan and Maria in the Philippines. But peel back the corporate jargon and the real catalyst is undeniable. It's a name, Kim Taehyung. As soon as the franchise news dropped, the internet did what it does best. It exploded. Filipino Army, one of the most passionate and massive fan bases on the planet, treated the announcement like a national holiday. Timelines flooded with excitement. The sentiment was universal. V isn't just endorsing a brand, he's exporting a Korean brand to the world. That's not just fandom, that's an observation of raw economic power. And this isn't a fluke. History has shown the pattern. Every brand that locks hands with Taehyung sees the surge. Websites crash, sales graphs spike, expansion plans get accelerated. Marketing analysts have started using BTS members, Taehyung specifically, as a benchmark for conversion rates that most celebrities can only dream of. Now, picture the grand opening. Visualize the scene. A line of customers stretching for blocks, a palpable buzz in the air. Inside, the walls aren't just walls, they're galleries of Taehyung's visuals. Perhaps there's exclusive merchandise. Fans aren't just buying a drink, they're ordering what he would order, turning the cafe into a pilgrimage site. This isn't commerce, this is a pop culture festival driving the real economy. This is what happens when an artist's aura becomes a tangible business asset. This is the new blueprint of the Hallyu wave. The lines between music, food, fashion, and drama have blurred into one giant cultural current. And when a conglomerate like Jollibee bets on a brand powered by Taehyung, it signals that the old rules of data-driven decisions are evolving. Cultural power is now a primary data point. And of course, the speculation has already started. With the Philippines secured, the armies in neighboring countries are already placing their bets. Will it be Indonesia, with its massive and incredibly active fan base, or Thailand, a premium market that has always embraced Korean culture with open arms? Could it be a direct leap across the Pacific to the United States? This story has never been about coffee. It's about the economic engine of passion. It's about how a single decision to make Kim Taehyung the face of a brand can alter a company's destiny and launch it onto the global stage. Global industry watchers are now looking at this not as a lucky break, but as a potential turning point in marketing history. Internal market research reports started surfacing, revealing a fascinating trend. Since Taehyung's ambassadorship began, global interest in Korean lifestyle and F&B brands hasn't just grown, it's become a consistent upward curve. Compose Coffee wasn't the only beneficiary. Other brands in his orbit felt the warmth of the spotlight too. Analysts are calling this cultural economic acceleration, a fancy term for when a pop culture icon becomes a primary driver of cross-border GDP. And the most interesting part? Southeast Asian companies are taking notes hard. The ones who were once skeptical of investing in K-pop star power are now treating the Compose Coffee Jollibee playbook as a required case study. They're realizing this isn't a gimmick, it's a legitimate business accelerator. Whispers are growing louder. Companies in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand are quietly preparing for similar moves. Business circles are buzzing with rumors of local giants trying to secure Korean brands with BTS connections. The goal? To harness the Taehyung phenomenon to dominate the ASEAN market. The dominoes are being set up. Back in the Philippines, the impact is already tangible, and the first store isn't even open yet. Online searches for Compose Coffee have exploded. Local media is running daily updates. Culinary blogs are dissecting the Korean menu, predicting which drinks will be the local favorites. All of this is just the prelude. It's a glimpse of the tidal wave of attention waiting to crash onto those shores. And the fandom is mobilizing. Filipino fan sites are coordinating opening day events. The famously creative Indonesian army is voicing their hopes that their country is next. Social media is a non-stop discussion about Taehyung's favorite drinks, the aesthetic of the cafes, and how the Manila outlet will honor his vibe. This isn't just a brand expanding. It's a local Korean success story catapulted onto the world stage by the power of an idol. And now, the dreamers and speculators are asking the million-dollar question. What happens when Taehyung finishes his military service? What if he makes a surprise appearance at the Manila opening? What if he drops a global campaign? What if he collaborates on a signature menu item just for the international market? It sounds like fantasy, but look at his track record. He doesn't just participate in projects, he redefines them. He doesn't just create moments, he creates movements. At this point, the conclusion is inescapable. Compose Coffee's expansion is far more than a business deal. It's a live demonstration of soft power converting into hard currency. It's proof that an artist can generate an economic impact that rivals a multinational corporation. It's evidence that the passion of a fan base can move markets. And it shows how one name, Kim Taehyung, can weave a thread from Seoul to Manila, connecting an entire region in a shared wave of anticipation. One name, one wave, an entire region holding its breath. But here's the thrilling part, the one that should send a chill down your spine. This wave hasn't crested. We are still in the rising action. The most dramatic chapters of this story haven't been written yet. There are countries still waiting. There are brands still watching, pencils sharpened, ready to make their move. One decision has already sent the first domino tumbling. Now, the entire world is leaning forward, waiting to see exactly where the next one falls. If you believe in the power of culture to change the world, hit that like button and subscribe to Celeb World Insight for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. Thanks for watching.